Boom, 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 boom. What is going on, everybody? This is your moron with the conscience, aka Conscious Moron. And I came across this video. I'm sure a few folks have done a review on it, but it made me start equating the Jimmy Kimmel situation and free speech. And the one thing I appreciate and respect about free speech is that anybody can say anything, but kind of the one thing that I think a lot of people don't like is that people can say anything. But that's the thing about free speech. We have to be, I know this is going to sound kind of ironic coming from a conscious moron like myself, but we have to be comfortable with hearing uncomfortable things. We have to accept it, unfortunately. As long as those words just stay words, it's cool. We can't really silence someone. The only thing we can do is walk away, choose not to listen, but we literally can't silence anyone. And I'm gonna just watch this, even though it's gonna make me uncomfortable. We gonna stop and go through it a little bit. But this is what's dude's name? Flora Boginiano Blow and some other gentleman. Song is called Good and Evil. And who is evil and who is good and who determines that? That's always been a funny thing to me. But nevertheless, let's get into it. Okay, off the top, right off the top. Ooh, wait, ooh, y'all caught that? Y'all caught that was real quick. That was real quick. Getting that hunting scenario. He was in the boots, looked like he's about to go hunting at the shells. And then the dogs, that reminds me of something. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Oh, we need a big tall tree and a short piece of rope.
Big tall tree, short piece of rope.
Hang 'em up high at sundown.
Hang 'em up high and sundown. Okay.
Leave 'em swinging so the folks all know you don't mess around in
Leave 'em all swinging so the folks all know.
our town.
Our,
Big tall
our town. Okay. Okay, big tall tree. We get it. We get it. We're gonna watch. I'm sorry.
tree and a short piece of rope. Hang 'em up high at sundown. Leave 'em swinging so the folks all know you don't
Man, I love the originality. You know, they just came up with this innovative style of music. That's dope.
mess around in our town. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill.
Oh no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Just say thou shalt not steal. Why? Using rap from the rooter to the tutor. Look at him. Even his cadence. That ain't even your cadence. At least Eminem had his own flow. You just stole. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. That is hilarious.
But if you do, bitch, why hang you in a fucking field? We don't judge.
Wow. Wow. I hope Donald Trump sees this and gets literally upset. Because this is crazy. We've only got 10 seconds into the song.
By skin, we judge by soul. So
We judge by, and they kill me with that. They kill me with that. They don't judge us by our skin, but you always say that we're the most violent. You don't have to use, look what you say about our character.
God can judge your sin, but bitch, you gotta go. Austin Metcalf lost his life at a track meet. The news won't say it, so I say it on a trap beat.
Wait a minute. Well, Austin Metcalf, what? What? That case, we don't know what's happening with that case. Why? Be this extra white shit.
And while they running from accountability, Lake Riley was murdered while she was running in the streets. Who would have thought the girl who left the danger in Ukraine would get her life taken riding on a train by a nigga when she's repping Black Lives?
There it is right there. That's that clincher. Now, this is where the uncomfortable I guess, uncomfortableness or the state of uncomfortable you have to be in. I know how he's using nigga in this frame. He's talking about black people or this particular black person in a negative connotation. You think that's right? I mean, going by America's laws with the First Amendment, he has the absolute right, even though I might not like it. I mean, it just shows his insecurity more than anything. I mean, and just the caucasity. This is caucasity. And to think this gentleman comes from like a rich family in Florida, right? I think his granddad owned a trader magazine. I can't, what's it called? The car trader. So he's a rich, spoiled kid, insulated. He didn't even, like maybe the other dudes is poor white trash, but him, nah. He is fronting. He is selling you an image. This isn't even him. Tell him to show you some old pictures when he was younger. I mean, well, older, what I mean. Older pictures when he was younger. That's pretty. Older pictures when he was younger. I like that. But nevertheless, I'm just saying he is a fraud.
Matter, but you triggered by this song. Tell me what you said.
It isn't that we triggered by the song. It's the caucasity of you. Like you're fronting in every aspect of the word. Like I just said, like you're not even real. You didn't come from you're not even them. You're a prop. You got all these pieces together, and luckily you have the resources to put them together with the cars. Of course, with the cars and the money to front like you really did something in the street, but that's granddad. And that's the triggering part. Like you can almost mask it like you really about it, as we say, but you as real as a $3 bill, bro. But we're gonna finish this off.
Short piece of rope, hang 'em up high and sundown.
You see that menacing walk? He's got his boots on, his hair is all done up. Almost reminds you of that saying on Jane. No, be shut up.
You don't mess around in our town. A big tall tree and a short piece of rope, hang 'em up high at sundown.
Even that right there, that menacing walk, that's from black people. You got that from black music videos. Y'all are just stealing everything. Your authenticity is horrible.
Swinging so the folks all know you don't mess around in our town. Oh, there's too much crime in the streets these days. Too much evil going down. If they get them up out of the bricks for a while, the judge turns them loose on the town. How many mothers got?
Wait a minute. What? Crime. These crime statistics and these 13 and 50 and ask them for the numbers. Ask for the numbers. Don't ask for the percentage of numbers. Ask for the actual numbers. Because if you look at it, I'm not saying that America isn't, rather we absolutely are outrageously violent for no reason, but it's less than 2 million total Americans in jail. It's 300 million Americans in this country. And I mean, the media, it used to profit off of pain in a sense. The fear, especially during the 80s, 90s. Oh, man, we were menacing it. But it goes back to even back in the 1940s with the cocaine crazed Negroes. Like, this isn't a new phenomenon. And it seems like people don't know how to research and just learn. Like, the one thing I respect about history is it kind of gives you a map to the past. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing we are missing is the perspective of the person who was losing, like the black people. I mean, we get a generalized feeling if we know the people, but like if we know people who've experienced that, we can. That's how I learned about it. I had to learn both the kind of what was put in the textbooks and what my people actually went through that weren't in the textbooks. I'm moving my hands now. I'll be talking about people be moving their hands, but I guess it's official. I'm sorry that I'm stoned off, but let's finish this up.
How many children gotta die before we putting into all this mess? We ought to do it like they did it way back in the day, cause granddaddy's way works best.
Granddaddy's way. What was granddaddy's way? It's just like, but I'm saying, and this is to my black conservatives too. How can y'all be down with this? You know what I'm saying? This is just outright in the open. I guess it's better at least you know where you stand, in a sense. It's just wow. But I know some black conservatives who are going to automatically think, yeah, this is the perfect plan. We should do that. We should have the National Guards come to in the cities and patrol these savages.
Who's gonna right them wrongs, my friend? Vengeance is the Lord's, but brother, justice ain't a sin. We need a big tall tree and a short piece of rope. Hang them up high at sundown. Leave them swinging so the folks all know you don't mess around in our town.
I think it's over because, you know, songs on these. Whew. But you know what? When I saw this video, it reminded me of. Can't really show it either. It's this. What's it called? Without. It's called Without Sanctuary, but I know it's gonna say that I got to be 18 and over, so I won't even play it. But
tree and a short piece of rope. Hang them up high and sundown. Leave them swinging so the folks all know you don't mess around in our.
Please stop it. Okay, my apologies. We're gonna get rid of that. Feel like I got a little stupider. No, let me stop. Let me stop. But yeah, hold on. All right, my fault. I got it back together. But yeah, you know, the good and bad about free speech is that everybody gets to say whatever they want, but everybody gets to say whatever they want. So I just think it's a part of it. You got to take the good with the bad. Like they say, if every day is a sunny day, then what's a sunny day? But in closing, let me know what you think. This is your moron with the conscious, aka conscious moron. Appreciate the pull up as always. Y'all stay safe and keep trying to learn without knowing everything.